Morning from the UK, if it's 11:45, so afternoon for or evening for anybody in Asia or Australia or New Zealand, and definitely good morning for the Americas. Welcome to my go at streaming SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic. I am currently going to go through the Forged Alliances. I'm on part 3, so I've been to Typhon and Korriban and sorted out an invasion for there, or an attack on there, believed to be from, for Typhon the attack was believed to be from Empire, and the attack on the attack on Korriban was believed to be from the Republic. I am just going to go and play through this. My windows may look a bit weird on this, so apologise. I was trying a new setup for this, so it may work well, it may not. So where am I currently and who am I? I am on the station on, what's it called, on docks. I'm used to it being called Carrick Station on the light side on the Republic, because I'm used to do that. So there we are. Vacant space dock. I'm used to being a light side, and even a lot of my Empire characters, Imperial characters, Sith, etc. are all gonna, well, not all. A lot of them are light side. Let's get my character up. Who am I? Darth 10 or 12. Obviously, for some of you, you can tell I'm also Dirty Traitor. I am a fan of Star Trek, and occasionally I do use names from that. So I've given myself like a Borg name, and as you can see, what I was going to refer to is I am very light side. So, and as you can tell, I'm sort of playing, got some Jedi type robes on, and Ashara, my companion, has got Satil Shan's robes on. She didn't go and nick it off her. This is just a copy of it. So, taking people, I am going to go and find Nana Beniko, because I have to go and speak to her as part of the Forged Alliances mission. So this is leading up to the Shadow of Revan expansion, which was the second full expansion of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and considered by a lot of people the best, but it is, actually, I might just rephrase that. I'm just going to say it is a big fan favourite of the fans, so, which is what the comment fan favourites means. It is a fan favourite. Ooh, some fun music. Hope you can still hear me over that. To be honest, the music in my ears is deafening out my deafening out for me, but that's not the end of the world. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just fiddling around with some of my technology a second, just to make sure it's all good. So bear with me. I'll hunt down Lana Beniko. My character has met her before, very briefly, but we haven't had too much of a conversation yet. So where are we, on the other side of here? she is another fan favourite, and is a favourite of mine. She would put it, she is a bit of a pragmatist. Even though she is dark side, she is not completely evil. Oh, sorry about this game lagging. I may probably have too many things open and probably not the greatest computer in the world. And we probably have a fair few people up here on the station. Oh, why did I look at the map to find the total? So it tells me the top left corner. So 120 people here at the moment. So, and honestly, I don't have to run this. I do have various mounts and such like. One of my favourites is this bike here. Do like that. Probably because we don't have the majority of the mounts I have are all bigger things like that or that or there's another one. To be honest, it looks like that would probably be good for running around on SWTOR or Coruscant, but to be honest, they're too clunky for me when it comes to going around stuff like the fleet. I much prefer like a bike. I was about to say a nice looking bike, but it's probably not the nicest looking for most people, but I like it. Anyway. I am a fan of what my characters looks like. I'm not the biggest space Barbie person in the world, but I do like to make sure I am dressed well and riding all the best technology. And I better actually get off my bike before I drive in there. Ooh, there she is, Lana Beneko. That's her. Oh, look, she does get a bit of an update in a future game, as probably most of you are well aware, but for most of you... Shara, why are you standing in the table? What have I told you about that before? Ah, there we are.
Glad to see you again, as always, but I'm afraid any further niceties will have to wait. I know I've mentioned before a strange disturbance within the Force. A sort of connection to Ark as to seek out others tied to the disturbance.
Sorry, I'm going to start that again, because I did go out of it and it may have shut the volume up for you.
Glad to see you again, as always, but I'm afraid any further niceties will have to wait. I know I've mentioned before a strange disturbance within the Force. A sort of writhing mass tied to Darth Arcus. I thought I'd use my connection to Arcus to seek out others tied to the disturbance. Revenites working against us from within. I found a few.
Oh. Collection Arcus the title.
If we could convince them they were wrong to betray the Empire, they'd be compelled to help us.
It's too late for that. From what I've been able to gather, it's clear their devotion to the Order of Revan is unshakable. Theron Shan helped me decipher coded messages between the Revenites. Due to interference on Manan, they've accelerated their schedule.
To be honest, I'm surprised I haven't actually joined myself to Shadow of Revan. I usually do as characters like that. Tell you what, I'm going to quit out of this because I am light side and I probably shouldn't have answered that way. and I want to see if I missed out on the Shadow of Revan storyline on Korriban. Not Korriban. Damn it, what's the Imperial planet called? I'm having a complete mind blank there. Wherever the second one is, Drummond Cast. What's with my mind today? So, we're going to head over there. So, if we've done the Order of Revan story, make sure we have. If we have, I wonder why it didn't come up that I was a member. It usually does. Good old rain in Drummond Cast. Wonder if the weather's any good at the moment. So, I am looking forward to the expansion 7.0. I hope it is extra special for 10th anniversary. But whatever happens, I'm sure it's going to be good. To be honest, I don't know where I'm walking. And there, as you can tell by my driving, this Sith hasn't learnt to drive properly. Yeah, this is silly really, but when I'm on my bike or in the game, I do try to drive on the left hand side of the road most of the time, even though you don't have to in the game, and it's an American game, so they would have people driving on the right if it was that style of game. But yeah, maybe old habits die young, or it's a sensible side of me. To be honest, if I was driving in here, I probably should have got off my bike if I was being that way inclined. Welcome to Drummond Cast. So the Revan one's I think down there, yeah, Revanite compound speeder. So let's get rid of there. Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Do 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 do. Even though it's a Drummond Cast, there is something about it that's interesting. Ooh, what have I got coming up? Oh, yeah, it's midday, so I've got some of my stuff to collect. You know, I think what would be more scary for animals here, other than the horrible looking ones, would be very cute cuddly ones that are actually scarily vicious. So like, thinking about Monty Python as I was humming earlier, maybe have it that it's like the white bunny, fluffy white bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where it's looks cute and cuddly, but is actually very vicious and deadly. So maybe like my Sif here, very pretty and very cute, but actually vicious at heart. Or is that the opposite way around? Actually, have I got all my... Yeah, I've got the exploration quest open.
You have no business in this place. I advise you to leave before harm comes to you.
Don't say I have to pick up something before. In somewhere other position. I'm just checking my titles that I haven't got a... title relevant to Revan. Not on that one, I don't think, unless I'm being completely blind. Right, I've probably got it on here. But that's worldwide. That's between all my characters. So legacy wide. Hero Legends. Well, that's tempting to have that one. I'm going to just put that one in for a second, because I am a legend. I am, really. Pure veteran. Allied to the Cubas. Can't remember getting that one. Scallywag. Like that. But I don't think it fits this character. Invasion Command. The Galaxy's Finest. Champion of the Expanse. Master of Mayhem. Anyway. I wasn't really here to start picking titles. Even though I'm still carrying on doing it. Let's go. I will just double check there's nothing in here I can pick a mission up, but if I remember right now, after more thinking about it, obviously I haven't come in here because I've just got the codex for being here. Now, going back to my fort just a second ago, I think the collection might be up somewhere near the wall.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Let's go for another lovely ride through Charming Cars. You know, I would like it for them to do some expansions on these planets to make a bit more to explore and stuff, but I suppose it's all about time and resources. So what, we've got 2 missions here, so that's the story arc for the planet. Don't think it is him, but I may come back and check. That's a heroic mission. I'm not here to do the heroics. Oh, that's a vendor. Me, see me. I'm going to come back in a minute, but I just spotted some... Oh, I was just going to go and pick up some stuff that I saw, but means jumping off a cliff, which I don't fancy doing at the moment. Let's see what this Mr. Sandor has to say.
It is rare for a slave to rise so far, so fast.
Oh.
That takes a very clever sword.
I might slap you.
Apprentice and voice of Darth Charnas. I speak in his name, and I would bargain for your services.
Ooh, sure be a bit nasty, especially as I've got higher up the ranks now. I know I wouldn't have been when I originally came through this planet. Let's be a bit mean.
You have my complete undivided attention.
Oh, okay. I'll press the wrong number.
Individuals capable of gaining prestige in a society weaned on secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn respect, if not love. I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith. You would serve well.
I think I've got the right mission. Between 1 and 3, I think. Isn't just or to be honest, I would probably ask all 3 of them. Let's go for
Serve
nothing.
no one. I suggest you learn that quickly.
I chose my words poorly. I apologize, but you are needed. Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society. For years, the Revanite heretics have secretly recruited military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries, anyone who can add to their power.
What makes them heretics?
Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord, tainted by Jedi ways. If you can uncover the Revanite leader's identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
I'm sure they'll take to me immediately.
The Revanites have a secret compound in the jungle. Take this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Infiltration. Me dressed like this with a Shara here. I think we're about to persuade them to go in.
Enjoy your stay.
Google. You may lose sound from the game for a second. Just checking some details. Yeah, unfortunately you haven't heard lost my sound. Okay, let's get back there. Let's go back and chat to the person again. Oh, I saw him earlier. Where his hair? Oh, no, his hair really looks like from the Jedi Consular story. One of the companions. I forgot what her name is.
In the jungle. You have my sympathies, but we can't.
It'll
help
come
you
to me.
have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
Shall I be straight to the point? Shall I say that? I'm not really number 3, to be honest. So
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
I thought he was going to hug me there. What a shame.
Why didn't you say you were a Revanite in the first place?
You must know by now that our ways are secret. We have enemies who believe we should be silenced. This place is our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
But who is the Master?
Our leader, founder and teacher. Learn of Revan, and you'll learn about him. As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
If all that's true, why isn't Revan known better?
The Empire tries to bury Revan as a minor figure, out of fear. Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force. The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
To be honest, that comment there is probably there just because he is probably the most well-known figure in the Old Republic. not that I knew about him before this game, because I hadn't played KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2. I know I'm a heretic, I confess, but I hadn't. This was my first introduction to so like Revan and the Old Republic era. But I love it, and to be honest, one of these days this game would have made me play those games and learn more about it. Anyway, sense of chance of power, but the Empire hates you.
I don't believe this cult is just about learning.
We learn to be better, more powerful. Even though the Empire may not publicly support us, we believe in the Empire's ways. Revan mastered the light side and the dark side, war and peace. We seek to walk the same path. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
To be honest, that's sort of like my character. Okay, I'm more light side, but it is my my character. I am trying to be a bit of both. Mostly light side, but I am trying to be a bit of both. And so is the Sorrow with me. Okay, she's still very much Jedi still, or trying to be. Anyway, which answer am I going to give?
Then I look forward to learning.
Excellent.
You'll find your new teachers, Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Oh, there we are.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good. But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
Much as I would have died for my convictions, I don't know enough about the Revanites in character yet, so...
I don't quite understand.
Consider carefully, for every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
I left my past behind when I became Sith.
Then you have nothing to fear.
Not what I meant when I said that, but...
Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn. Remade.
I want to know
By
more.
all means, continue.
Go. And you'll see. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
Very
I
well.
think I see.
Go. Free yourself from the life you've made. The petty choices, the mistakes, the oaths sworn. All of it will be washed away. It will be terrible. It will be glorious. When the deed is done and you have reached the end of the cave, return to me.
Okay. Oh, I just realised. Never mind. Completely irrelevant. One here. Let's get that one here. To be honest, I'm going to be competing with them for bits and bobs, so. bits to collect down there. Oh, I don't have to, but
Force be with us.
oh, what's my companion fighting? Oh, probably the droids up there. Let's get this. I'm not a person who is too worried about drawing stuff. I do like fighting things and clearing things and picking all my rubbish up as I go. Anyway, to be honest, where exactly am I actually heading? I've started not paying attention. Oh, looks like there's a cave around here. Oh, it's up there. Took the wrong road. Going from there to here. What guild am I on in here? Ah, it's another trap. I hope it's not, but it may be. Yeah, if anybody does want to join the guild, feel free. And it looks like I've got I'm in bot in chat. Can I go? Need to get rid of them. Yeah, excuse me with this. I'm going to just do this one here. There we are, let's get rid of that. So, sorry it took me so long to work out how to block spam. But we're there. Revan. The myth, the legend. Oh. Oh, looks like I've been reborn. Actually, well, I'm here. Let's use the droid.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
To be honest, yes, I need to do a lot of stuff in my infantry. You know what I mean.
Return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn. Your old life, everything you were, all of it is dead. Buried inside that
God,
cave.
whatever that is, I don't want it.
I don't quite understand.
In the cave you died. You stand before me, made anew. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
It feels different. Just different.
So it should. You've done well. And I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite, choosing allegiance to us first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now, and may the Force make you strong.
There we are. Okay. Another person to come up. Oh yeah, I think this is the crazy lady, if I remember correctly.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
How often does the Master ask that someone be killed?
The Master doesn't have to ask. He trusts me with that burden of judgment. I'm Ladra, once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord. I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
I don't know if it's the blind leading the blind, but she has definitely got a one-track mind when it comes to killing. She's definitely using the Revan's name as an excuse. Let's just play along anyway.
Must be great, Ladra. Will you share it?
Of course I will. That is how I honor the Master. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
Oh, the mask.
Retrieving
That does
forgotten
intrigue
lore
me.
is my speciality.
Then I'm glad to put your skills to use. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grafton. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a reign of blood and death.
What do you want it for?
I'll give it a place of honor here in the compound, of course, so every Revanite can see it. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
Sounds like she's got the right ideas, other than the over-the-top number one like Sith attitude of blood and glory. But I like the idea.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Torun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
Actually, I won't be blunt. I'll ask about the relic.
Revan's mask is, and be quick.
Oh.
So, Ladra sent you. She wants me to
Yes.
ritually prepare you for contact with Revan's mask, eh? A pointless ceremony. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the
Who was
mask
wearing
to
it?
represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
Now you've got me interested.
Good. I hoped as much. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
You don't exactly come away empty-handed.
I'm not after the mask for myself. I have no use for it, except for what it represents. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm probably going to
Truth
say
of
that.
Revan's history should be preserved.
Thank you. You're doing a fine thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Just for reference, if you haven't played the Planet storylines or the Sith Warrior storyline, you do meet Lord Gratham in that one, and Lady Gratham and their son. I won't spoil it because there can be some interesting stuff in there. And the only barrels on the site, and I managed to find them to drive into them. Okay, let's take the route to the wall, and then I'll drive myself.
Plans are currently open for business. To be honest, I obviously wasn't interested in doing this story this time around, much of the story this time around for thing other than the main story. To be honest, other than this Revan quest, I'm going to leave the others for the minute. Oh, I've got post. This one's from a few days ago. Thank you for being a member. Okay, that's okay. Okay. So Twitch live stream promotional reward. Didn't know there was a live stream going on, or had been. Maybe there's one coming up for the 10th anniversary, or there was one. Hang on, 51 minutes ago. That might be probably an old stream. Actually, this might be a quick mission. What's this person have to? Nah, sod it. I can't be bothered with general chat, which is why I turned it off. Normally I do stop and play with the kids, but can't be bothered for this one. But one thing I can be bothered, I'll fight these two for doing a bit of my bioanalysis.
Of course, be with us.
Oh, come on. Oh, I've got those. Okay. I'll do a couple more, but I'm going to be here all day if I keep doing this. That's another reason I done the scavenging. Get some points. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was on about driving on the left side of the road. So when it comes to like the proper roads like this, it's like I definitely do the driving. So you know, I don't know why I end up picking up all this stuff, because I don't do much with it, to be honest. I barely even set it on. Yeah, I know something I used to do in World of Warcraft was picking up all the, lot of mining and picking up all the stuff, and used to make money selling on. I'm not as interested. Don't seem as I'm not quite as interested in it in this game. Maybe I should be. It's like maybe I should go around and do a lot more selling. Yes, okay. Yeah, the love of their safety lift. To be honest, the number of times I've fallen over off these things and killed myself. Really should have some rails here. Maybe that's why they're the dark side. Because there's no rails. Oh, first left. Up here, up on the top rung. I think that's some of my friends. Oh, I don't know if it's friends. It's the person who's doing the same mission as me. I think was the white ponytail probably. Oh no, maybe not, because that's not vet. Ah, you know, I said it was up on the top row and I had to go. No, it's not. Down here. Oh, pay attention. People are trying to kill me. Can anybody just say hello? I know you can, Sarah. Oh, maybe other than wearing headwear, if I got that, but Raven's mask. One and only. It wasn't me. He did it. Okay, let's get out of there. Actually, I could probably trip. Oh, I have to go down. Yeah, I can quick travel out here. I don't need to walk out. It's one benefit of the newer game. Well, when I say newer, several years old, rather than what right at the beginning is. There's a lot more quick travel and it's a lot easier. It does mean you gotta there's probably less exploring, and you get to see less of the work that the guys did. But yeah.
By the stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She's mad, and you know it.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the Mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real somehow.
Touch it. The strength of the Force is tangible.
I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
Look, why lock it up? People need to see
Isn't
it.
the whole point of this order to understand everything about Revan?
The point is to discover who Revan was and what made Revan powerful. The dark and the light.
You've got a point.
I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
Good luck. I can't imagine she is a calm person, despite our thoughts on her earlier, or seeing her earlier and seeming calm. I just think she would lose it, personally. It's just something in the Force is telling me that.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
I'm sure they'll find me an obedient student.
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
From what I've seen, weakness prevails among the Revanites.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I just meant him.
Something more. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Smells like gloves. Same I probably have gone bypassed Bernard to get the rest of that outfit. I know I don't need to do this, but while I'm just checking something out a minute, I'm just need to go, or not go anywhere, just do something a minute. Do you know, I've loved this game. It's been one of my favourites. Yes. Yeah. I have enjoyed it over the years and keep coming back to it. Actually, to be honest, not keep coming back to it, I don't go away. Actually, what the heck am I doing here? You know, I was right in the first place of where I'm going. I have to go out this way and then come back on myself. Oh yeah, they're down here, aren't they? To be honest, I should know by now what I'm doing, considering I've done this a fair few times. Can't I have a word?
So,
Oh,
you have come.
big time today.
You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Moron Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Morandokas, I've come to prove myself worthy.
Very well. Then listen. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a larva and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
Definitely.
Your meaning is clear.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
He believed everyone should have the chance to aspire to power.
Your answer is not my answer, but it is sufficient. It is worthy of a Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Thank you.
Any suggestions on how to deal with this guide?
No. You will do this on your own. Seek the mercenary called SWTOR as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Oh. Am I standing in the fire? I'm not quite. Good, because that's what happens if I stand in the fire. So let's have a word with our next friend. Yeah, I might change a habit of a lifetime. You never know, I may end up start selling these or make use of them somehow. Anyway, welcome to anybody watching. This is my playthrough of Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm just with my Sith here doing the Revan Revanite storyline on Drumming Chaos. I was going to be doing the Forged Alliance Part 3, but I realised I hadn't actually done the Revanite bit on this. It's not needed, but it is. But I like to do it when I for that, mainly because a couple of the comments occasionally refer to the me either being a member or actually, do you know, I don't know if they mention anything if you're not a member. If you decide to portray the Revenant. One of these days I'll find out, but for this character, no, because I'm, as I said before, very light leaning. So I think I, as a character, will be definitely trying to stay an initiate of them and not betray them. I think it'd be a mark of honour for my character.
Talking of some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
It's true. I'm seeking the approval of the Inner Circle.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I understand that.
I see what you're saying.
I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I suppose I do have some honor. What can I do for I'll defend us, but treating foes is not necessarily something I'll look out to do. Well, discover precious lore. I suppose that was a lot of my backstory so far for that character, or not for that character, for the Jedi Sith Inquisitor. I can unearth history. 2 or 3. Let's
I'll
go
learn
2.
all I can about Revan's past.
Fine. The Order has enough warriors. You might be able to serve. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I'll be there in but a moment.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our Master.
I do like the Mandalorians and their story. One day I may do a whole bounty hunter storyline. I haven't done it very much. I haven't played that one very much, but I do play it. I do like my bounty hunter. My main one is called Gringala or Gringala. I picked that because it was a Cornish word. Probably one of the only ones I know. But the thing is, if I called them what it means in English, it would be a bit more boring. So like calling them September is not quite the most fascinating name. Not very Star Warsy. But then again, not as Gringala, but it does sound better than September. At least to my non-Cornish speaking ears. Here we are.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Typical English accents for the dark side people. It is nice when they occasionally do put another English accent in there, other than this one. It's like a, I think I've heard a Brummie accent before in here. That was a bit of a surprise when I heard that.
It's a pleasure. Truly.
I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making life difficult, eh? And quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become morphs or dark lords. You're not like that, I presume?
As much as you want to say none of the business.
But I don't need it to get what I want.
You're ambitious, that's a fine trait. Don't let it get the better of you, though. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revenites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revenite really is. Our council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
Again, I'm not one to fight usually. I will fight if needs be. Guile, normally that would be the way I would say it if I was a bit more hidden, but the way my character is we want to prove us that we're correct, but we know just saying that we're correct and trying to teach people that we're correct won't do it, so we have to prove by our actions that we are correct.
We need to show our enemies the truth.
And we will, wherever we can. Not to say we shouldn't defend ourselves, but we won't become traitors to the Empire either. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
If everything's settled, I'll be leaving.
Journey safely, and be proud to be a part of the Order of Revan.
Oh, actually, let's do a quick travel. Okay, so let's see what's going on then. Doesn't seem like Johnny is there here now.
Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the inner circle approves of your initiation.
You sound
How
surprised.
often do initiates fail?
Honestly?
Why am I
If you
getting
can
that
survive
crap
the
up?
pilgrimage, you're probably a worthy initiate. But a lot of initiates don't
apologise.
survive at all. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
I appreciate the help.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
Okay. Oh, well. Oh, there we are. See the barrier I'm heading for. Not the barrier. I walked into a barrier. The person I'm heading for.
Well, you really made it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can hear progress. Hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
I promise I won't abuse your trust.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He'll be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
Sure, can you just go and sort out some sales.
Of course.
Selling of this. Where am I going? There. Sorry, excuse me.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the master of the Order of Revan.
As you say.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
So, the
Surprise.
I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
This is a surprise, but a bit of a spoiler, sorry. But I wish we met this character again. But yeah, shame. Maybe actually, to be honest, knowing BioWare, they've been bringing new character or old characters back. So never know. She could jump up into the game again.
What makes the Order such a threat?
Revan came to Drummond Castle after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You really think Revan replaced the Emperor?
I do. It's the only way the puzzle pieces fit. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
Have to keep an eye out for that.
We shouldn't let them get away with this.
Wait. It will take many years to free the Emperor, however. And first I need your help on a different matter. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
And the apprentice shall destroy the master.
So it must be. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
But I thought I was part of the Order.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revel and Lorraine. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Oh, completed conquest. Brilliant. Oh. There we are, that's all done. Just have to clear some of this out. Let's have another selling spree.
Of course.
Okay, so that'll keep me fine for the minute. I'm sure that was the most entertaining part of the game for you, watching me clear space in my infantry. How can I not speak English today? To be honest, it's probably a case that I've never been able to speak English properly, but yeah. Actually, let's be lazy again. Okay, let's go and find this person. Oh, right beside me. Shall I be truthful? Shall I not be? Yeah, I'm definitely don't want to portray the Reverenites. They got more similarities to me than he has.
Clever slave turned master. You return from having your ears filled with lies by the Reverenites. I do not envy you the experience. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
It was a man. I couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation or... This. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
Ooh.
I can be quite persuasive.
This is the amulet of my master, Darth Jarnus, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without alerting Darth Jarnus. Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
Charming meeting you.
May the Order of Revan soon be destroyed, along with all the enemies of the Empire.
Yes. Death to all who oppose us.
Yeah, that includes me, so good luck with that. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, so I've completed that mission now. Tell you what, looking at the time, I was only going to be on here for an hour. I've been here for about an hour 20 now. I'm going to go back up to and do that, what I was supposed to do next session. See you again, and may the Force be with you.